everybody, and welcome back to 3-2 Brew. Today we're going to be taking on the first half of the pre-fire league. So we're going to be running with a rug transform build, which is what I have been testing a little bit here and there. A lot of this early format for me personally is trying to find a deck that I enjoy. So this type of gameplay that you're going to be seeing, and a lot of the decks just kind of being random or just stuff in the format, I'm just trying to figure out what I like out of this format in terms of deck and try to make it my primary. So far, my best results have been red-green Panza with a 4-2. Previously, we ran the Rock with a 3-3, and I just felt like my format knowledge was insufficient to pilot that deck properly. I do enjoy that deck, and I like to come back to it. So this current league is going to be me running Rug Transform. What is this? This is kind of Rug Tempo in the main board. So we have 2 Jace, 14 creatures. We got 2 Skoos, 2 Tireless Tracker, and then 2 Huntsmaster of the Fells, 4 Goy, 4 Snapcaster. So we kind of have some, specialty creatures, plus, we have the core of Goy Snapcaster. We got 4 Preordains, 1 Serum Vision. Awesome art. Don't want to give that card up ever. And I got 17 instants. So 4 Bolt, 1 Snare, 1 Izzet Charm, 1 Mana Leak, 3 Punishing Fire, which we are running a Grove of the Burn Willows to go alongside of it, 4 Remand as our counter magic, 1 Electrolyze, and then 4 Cryptic Command. We have 22 lands overall. I've done some talking with some folks of the community, and I've looked at, we added in a Cascade Bluffs and a Flooded Grove to make Cryptic Command more consistent. So this is truly Rug Tempo, it's Rug Midrange, whatever you really want to call it. The game 1 hand really depends on what you open with, and your opponent, what they play matters as well, but a lot of what you're trying to do is just based off of the hand that you keep. Now the sideboard is why we call this Rug Transform, because the sideboard transforms into Rug Splinter Twin. So I'm running 4 Splinter Twin, 4 Deceiver Exarch, and 2 Pestermite out the board. This eats up most of the board space that we have, but that's okay because this is quite a combo here. If they see us just running straight Rug in the beginning and they're like, they didn't have any Splinter Twin, even game 2, we could leave Splinter Twin out if we wanted to, if we thought this was not going to be a game we're going to win on the draw. If we win, and we kind of play through like that, and then maybe on the 3rd game, we're on the play or whatever, we transform into Splinter Twin Rug. So just some options that we have there. I have 2 Grafdigger's Cage. This really kills a lot of strategies in the pot. It kills the Birthing Pod strategies. It kills the Green Sun Zenith strategies. It's bad. It's really good against Dredge. So there's quite a few things that Cage hits. I think it's going to be a staple of this format personally. We also have 2 Nature's Claim. This is to hit other Splinter Twins. This is to hit, pesky things like, what's the name of it? Blanking on the darn name of it right now. The Lantern Control decks with Ensnaring Bridge and whatnot. So there is some run for Nature's Claim here. I think that it's a great card. It's a great rate. And I'm only running 1 Anger of the Gods. This might seem small, but the Cryptic Command in many sense can function as an Anger of the Gods if you've been on the beatdown plan early on. It can just straight up, end of their turn, tap all creatures and draw a card. Tap all creatures and return a target permanent to their hand. So the tap all creatures in my eyes functions as Anger of the Gods a lot. This setup does mean we're worse against decks like Dredge, but it is what it is, nothing we can do about it. So I'm excited to see how this performs in League. I'm hoping to, run a positive record with this. So let's go on over to match number 1 now. We're on our match number 1 against Kevin Costner. Absolute legend. Awesome person in the community. Always have a great time chatting with him and just kind of doing general deck ideas and stuff. So I think Kevin lives out in somewhere in the Midwest. Hopefully like to visit him at some point if I'm ever out that way. And, catch up and, get to chat with him and whatnot. So I'm going to keep this. We can fetch. Ooh, what's Kevin got going? A peek? Ooh, sneaky. A little sneaky move with the peek out here. Taking a quick look at the hand there. They know I'm sitting here with the spell snare in my hand now. I was hoping to be able to get them off guard with that. I'm gonna probably fetch a breeding pool. That way I can round out my colors. I really like Skoos here. Alright. Misty, pick up a snap. Never mad to have a snap. Not a whole lot of spell action with them. Alright. Preordain. I don't know what they're on here. Kevin's played a couple different decks. I normally test against them. He's normally on the Zombardment, he calls it. I call it the Zombro. Because I think it's a sweet name. Fetch Breeding Pool. See if he wants to respond. No. I'm going to fetch it and tapped here. I'm going to run out Cascade Bluffs and just say go ahead. I would like the ability to hold up Spell Snare just in case they do something. Okay. Watery Graves and tapped. Interesting. They're on some kind of Grixis strategy. Intriguing setup. Ooh. I'll take a Jace. I think it's okay to run out of Goyfir. I'm going to deploy the threat. Okay. Fatal Push eats it. Spell Snare doesn't save it. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a Fatal Push. That's for sure. Well. Yep. GG's. Got me with my pants down. Nature's Claims in for this 100%. I am on the play here. I don't think I want to twin on the play. I'm gonna leave that. Bolt doesn't deal with everything. I never even seen the Grixis version. So we're gonna take an L on that side. I don't think this is the matchup for Electrolyze. Huntsmaster. I don't think we want to go full Splinter Twin. Mana Leak is good. Snap is good. P-Fire could be good, but I don't think that's what I want to be on. Sorry, everyone. I like talking to Kevin whenever I play. It's always a good chat. But yeah, Punishing Fire here just doesn't kill a whole lot of their stuff. I think that Nature's Claim to be able to hit that at instant speed is what we're going to need. On the play, I'm hoping to just out-tempo them. Is this the correct line? Probably not. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's probably not the correct way to do it. But I think when we get back to playing on the draw, I think we're going to want to twin it. So I don't know if that's the right way to do it or not, but that's how I'm going to handle it at least. I will keep this. Remand. I will keep that. I have a preordain. I think I do want to preordain here. Yeah. 2 base, Grixis Twin for Spike. I'd recommended to Kevin with the Zombrew list. Ooh. I really want to try Mardumancer. Badly. That's a list I think is going to be really sick. Blue. I have red, so I think this is going to be a breeding pool grab here. Hit it with a preordain. Do I really want a Huntsmaster? Probably not. Probably to the bottom, and I'll put that on top. Yeah, I like the banter. So I'm not mad. I hope everyone isn't. Cool. I like Kevin. He's such a good dude. Sucks he passed through his turn. Um, Ain't a whole lot he can do about that one. I'm just gonna time walk myself. That way he isn't completely behind. It really is the only right thing to do in my personal opinion. I really don't like, when you mess up, you mess up. Like, we're not playing for money here or nothing. Like, I'm playing Magic the Gathering. We're playing it on Moto. It's a community format. It's not a huge thing. So 2 top. That's bad news for me. Luckily, I have a Remand. I'm actually gonna drop in a Grove here. Might seem stupid, but with the P Fire active, I kind of want to get that going. We're looking tough for positioning right now. Okay, preordain again. I'm not going to fight over that. Polluted Delta. Ooh. That's actually a really cool looking Polluted Delta. It's like the only pre-fire land I haven't bought yet. So I want to give that a peep. Bolt Scalding Tarn. I think top. I'm going to play that Scalding Tarn. That Scalding Tarn guarantees I got Cryptic Command up. So, yeah, that Polluted Delta looks really good. I'm not normally a fan of like the new art border thing or whatever. So, I'll take that every day of the week. Blood Moon. Okay. Let me go and fetch, I think, Basic Island. And I'm going to remand that. So next turn I can hold up Cryptic. Okay. Shock and Steam Vents. Say go on ahead. Here I can Cryptic and draw. If that's the pathway I want to take. Counter. Does this let me hit lands? I don't know. I've never actually ran cryptic command like this before. Like, oh, oof. That's all right. Scalding Tarn becomes, we have just a completely dead card in our hand. We don't have any green out right now. We're looking kind of nasty. Okay. Yeah, this is non-conventional. So I don't have any green. I don't remember how many mountains or how many islands I run or whatever. Or not forests, I mean. I'm gonna drop in another mount. I'm just gonna say go. We do, I believe, have the basics to fight through this, if I remember correctly. Okay. P fire right down there. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to get around that. I would need to be able to blow up the blood moon, but I don't think I have the ability to, sadly. I mean, if he just slams it here, I'm screwed. Yeah. GG's. All right. We take an L the first game, or first match is what it is. We lost 0-2. So against Kevin on Grixis Twin, I really like the way that deck looks. So being able to slot in a Blood Moon is a big, big love for my heart. So let's get on to the next match. Match number 2 here. We're starting off with a 4-lander. Interesting concept in this right now. You can play around the Blood Moon a bit here. We have Bolt, we got P-Fire, we got Snapcaster. We can thin the deck. I think I'm going to keep this. I kind of like it. I think I'll lead Scalding Tarn as well. They went to 6. Okay, so they start the game with 6. Crudus. I think we've played Crudus before. Not 100% sure. Cavern. Giant. Oh, okay. Perfect. We know what they're doing. They're playing some kind of whatchamacallit? Titan. They are on a Titan deck. I think. Maybe not though. Play Misty out here. I wanted to continue to thin the deck here. Amulet. Okay. Could have remanded it. I don't really think that's our fight though. Breeding Pullin tapped. Okay. I think I want to go island here. I think I might just bolt. If they don't do anything, it's probably going to be a bolt. the bolt. And then I'm kind of, actually, you know what? I guess I can't P-fire. That's okay. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Nice little Goyf action. Start to put a clock on, hold up remand. They miss a land drop? No, they didn't. Right? No, they didn't. Okay. About to say. A lot of just kind of draw go gaming here. Ah. Okay. All right, we got Scoos in here. Nothing to eat yet, but that's fine. We have a second Vigor. They're missing land drops. I'm gonna punch and fire their face. Through the breach. Ruh-roh. Prime time. Okay. I was not ready for a through the breach variant. I was holding up countermatch it the whole time for just no reason. Well, we might just lose to my own stupidity. Well, really, it's a lack of knowledge on the format more than anything else. Okay, untap, untap. Okay, P-Fire did its thing. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Okay. We can hit something with 2 mana. Yeah, super fair. Okay. Summoner's Pack. Amulet. So what happens if I snap Bolt here? Okay, can't be countered. They're gonna get the tap, untap. Gets Vigilance and Haste, so it'll become an 8. And look at Double Strike. I can put some Chumpers in front of it and actually gain some life. Okay. So they're gonna bog me here. I'm gonna respond by Snap. I think I want to snap Bolt. Okay. I'm actually going to Bolt up top here. We're just saving a little bit of damage. I'd like to keep this Scoos around if I possibly can. Let's see. Vigi and Haste. It's going to attack and get Double Strike. I always forget how this works. I feel stupid every time I play against this deck. Primetime's going to be tough for us to deal with. I think we just go full Splinter Twin mode. Toss in some Nature's Claims. Let me actually see as well. Does this hit? Yeah, no, that's only libraries and graveyards. So it's not the full suite, so we aren't going to be able to stop the through the breach line, but is what it is. More Mardu. They should just pass into attacks, right? Hmm. Gonna remand that. Okay. So they attack. I think I got a line of block up here. Becomes a 16. Has vigilance. You know what? I think I'm dead. GG's. I don't see myself getting out of that. Alright, we're gonna want to go full Splinter Twin here. And Nature's Claims as well. I think we just get off the top end. Cryptic has some play. I don't think we're going to want to settle into a Jace Mind Sculptor. Electrolyze can go. I do like that. P-Fire is just worse in this deck, in this matchup. Same with Is It Charm. Scooz doesn't have all that much text. Tireless Tracker could get big enough. That is a potential option. And I don't think they have much for a Spell Snare with whatchamacallit band. Summer Bloom band. So we'll see what we get here. I'm interested to see how this runs out for everyone. I think Primetime is a sick deck, by the way. I know that some people probably don't like it because it still gets a good amount of play and, you know, different formats or what have you, but I think Primetime is rad. I think playing against Primetime is fun. It's a very interesting decision tree deck. All around, I think it's just a genuinely interesting deck. And I'm glad to play against it. They may think that I'm just rug good stuff. So it could be. I just think that twin here, we want to just kind of go for it. Like, I think we just want to slam through and try and get everything we can get out of it. Like, Goyfs are good, Snap is good, I can Snap Remand, Snap Mana Leak. Biggest issue is, you know, if they cast something, Remand is tough because it's counter target spell. I wish it was like Memory Lapse, or a spell that was basically just like put this back into their hand, draw a card. I think Memory Lapse, I can't 100% remember if Memory Lapse actually counters or if it just says like return target spell to the top of owner's deck or whatever. It's a tough one. Claim is going to be big though if we can get a Vigor. That does slow their deck down a little bit and let us set up. I'm hoping to get a nice turbo twin win. The Grixis twin that we played against a little while ago seemed really, really fun. Also, that deck seems like a lot of fun. I just don't know if twins for me. 100% sure. Like a lot of these testing for a lot of these leagues are sort of testing in a way, just because I don't know what I like out of this format yet. A preordain, I'll keep that. Preordain Goyf, I can fetch Goyf. I think bottom top. I actually really like this cryptic command here. Okay, Vigor. I'm going to fetch for a breeding pool. Shock that in. And get down to business with Goyf. Early pressure. I enjoy on them. They let on basic. They did keep 7, which is not always great for us, but they are on the draw. Kalani Gardens. All right. Okay. I'm gonna preordain here. Ooh. I think what I want to do here is top. Go fetch an island. And Goyf. Shields are down. I'm not going to sit here in front about that. But we could kind of sit here next turn and continue to draw. Vigor, bouncing that. Kalani Garden's back. Okay. Wow. Fire spout. That's a painful time. All right. Draw go, draw go. It's not ready for a fire spout. I mean, that's sick. Each creature with flying and each creature. I like that. End step. Just going to bolt him. We need another red for Splinter Twin. All right. Remand is up. So is Cryptic. Ancient Stirrings is okay. I'm not going to get bent out of shape about Ancient Stirrings. Kalani Gardens is very good, obviously. Okay. Do I want to Snap Bolt? Through the Breach is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do think I actually want to Snap Bolt. Okay. Just going to send 3 more up top. I have Remand in hand. Another Bolt. Okay. I have Remand. All right. Boros Garrison. Okay. Kalani Gardens back to hand. Cryptic's one of our best plays, in my opinion, because we can let them do a full turn of like crazy Titan activity. I think a Remand here is okay. Another twin. I think we just want to be mana efficient. Hit them with a bolt. Grove, not a great hit. Sitting kind of clunky in the hand right now. We're hitting our twins, but we're not hitting our other pieces. Okay. I'm all right with that. If that's how they want to do this, I'm fine with it. I believe theoretically this turn, they could do their whole Titan nonsense. Well, counter target spell, draw a card. Cryptic. Bolt, not what I'm looking for. Kalani Garden, okay. Okay. All right, come on, give me a Deceiver off the top or Remand. Gosh darn it. Sitting here with everything I just don't want. It's all right, this happens. This deck's a little bit clunky, let's just be honest, everyone. No need to sit here in front about it. We're a little bit clunky on our... See what they want to do here, though. I'd love to see them go for like a turbo. A turbo, whatchamacallit. Prime time. All right, remand. Steam vents. They're suiting up the plant token. That's fine with me. Let them get in. We've only delayed a turn, so it's not like we've really done anything proper yet. Hmm. All right, put that in tapped. So they're going to get a prime time here. They're going to be able to tangle on that front. Okay, prime time hits. Okay. Should have responded here, shouldn't have. That doesn't really matter. They can have their Amulet of Vigor. Okay, bog, cavern, etc. We'll let them invest in the Slayer's Stronghold. And then I'm going to Deceiver Exarch. Tap down their prime time. They've black colorless up. Let's see if we can get there. All right, we got there. Very nice, very nice. Okay. I think this is going to be close to the same deck we want to run with. I do think maybe one of these in and drop a Mana Leak, because Mana Leak against them, unless it's like extremely early game, just a complete waste. So, let's just see if we can get another run in here. I think Titan is like a fun deck to play against. I really do. Win or lose, I think it's cool. It's really interesting to see how it plays. I think we're going to be at a big disadvantage this game because we are on the draw here. Half a combo piece, incorrect mana. I think we're going to have to mulligan. I like this. I actually think probably Pestermite on the bottom. Okay. Crumbling Vestige. All right. I mean, if they Turbo Titan this here, we're screwed. But I could always Deceiver Exarch if I can get the darn mana. Coalition Relic. Okay. I am not going to fetch. I need to hit my land drops. That's a sketchy land, but we'll actually take it. Funny enough. Okay. Crumbling Vestige. Okay. 4 mana. Huh. Man. This is what? Turn 3 Titan? Yeah, not a whole lot I can do. I think I'm just potentially screwed. Maybe not, though. We got 4 cards in hand. Slayer Stronghold, okay. Trample Bitch. We can't do anything about this at this moment. We're gonna have to Deceiver Exarch them. If they get a second prime time, though, we're screwed. Like, let's see what they transmute. Yeah, Teleria West. We're so screwed. Gosh darn it. Yep. Back to hand. I think we're just going to be a turn too slow on the cryptic. It's here. Well, let's see where they like where they want to invest their mana into. Okay. Teetering Peaks. Okay, +2/+0. Gonna go grab an island. I'm gonna Deceiver Exarch. Tap down their prime time. Okay. We're through combat at least. They can transmute here. Yup, go get another prime time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they only have 1 green. That might have been a misclick. Unless they have their land drop still. I can't remember if they did their land drop. Pact. Okay. Rukthar. Okay. Okay. Pay 6 or lose the game. See what they want to do here. I'm going to Deceiver Exarch again. I'm going to tap down their prime time. I can chump Rorikthar. We need to draw like now. Like we have to have right here, right now, a... Okay, they're bogging us. That's fine. I don't really care about bog. We need our twin right now. Basically. Although actually we don't, now that I think about it. I'm going to grab Breeding Pool and tapped. Okay. All right. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot for that. They're 100% correct. I'm not going to be able to cast Twin. What an idiot. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that was a huge misplay on my part. That should not be... We're going to have to Cryptic. Turn that. Filter blue. 6 damage. Tapped. They just play it out again. P-Fire. Yeah, GG's. Nothing we can do about it. Took a loss against Titan. 1-2 though, so is what it is. Let's go on over to match number 3 here. Sick hand though. But yeah, let's go over to match number 3. On to match number 3 here, we're playing against SVE MTGO. Don't think I've had any matches against them yet. Okay. This is a tough opening hand. I think, though, I'm going to keep. And I think we're going to lead Island here. And just say go ahead. I love these islands. I've yet to find islands I absolutely love in the pre-fire border yet. It's on my list of to do. Okay, Scalding Tarn. Say go ahead. Really need a land here. Their drop. Okay, I'm gonna hold. Ooh. Big oof. That hurts. Okay. They saw us miss our land drop. They know our goose is about to be cooked. I will discard down and electrolyze. I don't think Spell Snare is getting any better. That's a bolt. I think I discard it. Maybe it was Spell Snare. Maybe that was the correct one. Okay, come on. Man. We're just missing. It looks like we're possibly in a control mirror, too. So this isn't really a control deck, but the hand was kind of a control hand. So we're just kind of screwed right now. There we go. There's a Misty. We'll take that. Okay. Second we go shields down, we're screwed. I'm not going to play anything. I think I'll fetch a Steam Vents. And I'll just bolt up top. That way, we're going to discard it anyway. Yeah, it's one less land to hit, but is what it is. Through the breach. They probably have a Spell Pierce here. I'm not blind to that. Is this another Titan deck? Okay. Spell Pierce, no. Or is this like... Emrakul. Okay. Alright, good games, good games. GG's. Alright, we're going 20. Cage doesn't work here. Mana Leak is not going to play against them. Electrolyze is not going to play. Huntsmaster. I don't like Jace. This is not punishing fire range. And probably dropping as a charm. Good games, good games. All right, we got through the breached. That's going to happen. We've been getting through the breached a lot recently. It's all right, though. I like it. It's a cool card. There is definitely ways to play it, to beat it or whatnot. Sadly, I really, really, really wish I could, travel back in time and make containment priest like legal in some kind of format here. So it would have been awesome to have containment priest. I think it give white a lot more viable options. But it is what it is. This deck is not shaping up how I would love it to be. It's just not hitting the angles I want to hit. I think it's just bad twin and just bad mid range. I think I got a little too cutesy, but it's all right. We're going to continue to make sure, or at least play the deck out, test it, see how it feels. I do think that twin might not be for me. Something I'm starting to kind of realize. So I think another deck that I'm going to put my sights on is going to be most likely Mardu Pyromancer. I think that fits pretty well within my wheelhouse, but I'm going to give it a peep. We've also got some really cool recommendations on the rock, putting top into rock and whatnot. So I think I'm going to give the rock another revisit and just give it a peek, see what I think about it, see how I think it feels. So also coming up very, I guess by the time actually probably this releases, will be known. I'm very excited to get cracking into Project Goblin Guide. I think there's going to be a lot of fun to be had with that. So I'm interested to see how Project Goblin Guide goes for me, and I hope the testing ends up being extremely helpful. I am still waiting on a couple of cards IRL. I'm waiting on 4 ringleaders, which I stupidly forgot to order. And I'm also waiting on, I believe, was it 3 Tranquil Domain? It's a destroy all enchantments, 2-mana instant speed. Really cool art from Mirage. So, not 100% sure how that's going to end up for me, but I'm excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I hope everybody enjoys my attempt here at, like, quote unquote mastering, or at least doing a deep dive onto just goblins. Alrighty. I would like to play first. We have a lot of non-action here. Oh boy. We do have ways to get this right, so I'm going to do it. And I think I'm going to bottom a Remand. I think I want both Serum Visions and Preordain here. So I'm actually going to bottom 1 Remand. We do have Snap. Best of luck to my opponent. Preordain here. Wow. I'm going to have to bottom both of these. All right, we hit what we needed to hit. That's all I can say. We need counter magic. Let's Serum Visions. Top. Okay. All right. I can preordain, draw that. They need to get to quite a bit of mana before they can start cooking me. I'm going to Grove, preordain. Just going to top. I'm going to have to fetch anyway. So I'm going to go grab me a breeding pool. And I'm going to slam this Goyf. We have Remand Bolt open. Okay. They can bolt me down here. Their own Preordain. Preordain's awesome. I think it's like the perfect power level cantrip for this format. That's how at least it feels for me. 2 top. Scary days. Okay, another Grove. I do think that I want to attack with Goyf. No blocks, obviously. I'm going to toss a lightning bolt at him. Okay. If they want to be bold, no plays. I'm going to snap bolt. Okay. I'm going to bolt them up top. Okay. Just going to continue the beats. If I can get one more mana here, life would be a lot better. Because if I get one more mana, then I can remand. If it gets countered, snap remand. Okay. They could do that. Okay. Maybe I should have said no, actually. I don't know. Oof. That hurts. Okay. Boom. One, then remand. I can't play Goyf here. That's what I was calculating. I need to hold up mana in case they want to spell pierce. Okay. All right. Just gonna say go. Sorry, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I might just do a value snap. Okay. Just gonna keep it moving. All right. I think if they want to through the breach, I'm not gonna fight them. I think I might just risk a cryptic. Jace. Still got 4 mana. I think this is what I want to remand. Okay. There's a deceiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total mana. I do believe it is time to deploy Tarmogoyf. Okay. Scalding Tarn for an island. Cryptic. That's fine. If this is the axis they want to fight on, I'm not gonna harp over it. They're just gonna pass through, then I'm gonna just be kicking it. Another land. Pestermite. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Okay. No Field of Ruins out of them yet. I don't have Snap Bolt, sadly. Gonna go grab another island. No issues with me there. Okay. Gonna go grab another island. Probably could have floated that and snapped off a Pestermite or something, but I don't want to worry about that quite yet. Okay. Let's just do a wee little jump scare here on him. I'm gonna toss in a Pestermite. Let's see. I mean, we're at an interesting point right now because they have so much mana. They can through the breach, they can do this, they can do that. I have a couple of answers. Like right here, I could even snap Remand if I wanted to. They have 5 mana up. I actually like this play. We're gonna get a little cheeky here. We're gonna deploy Snap. Or yeah, Snap, hopefully Remand. Okay. We took a lot of resources out of their hands. They did get a bit of a refresh, which is a-okay. I believe I can afford to do a preordain here. Okay. I like both of them. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We still have 4 up. 1, 2. Okay. Let me go like this. Redeploy the Tarmogoyf. The threat on board. This is a really cool like matchup we have right now. A lot of draw go, a lot of passing. It's interactive to say the least. Through the breach. Is this my fight? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's Annihilator 6. Yeah, I think we have to fight the good fight here. So I'm gonna... Actually, I have to straight up counter this. There's no option. Blue. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get hosed here. No two ways around it. We're gonna have to sack an extra land too, which really sucks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm an idiot. GG's. Forgot that I had flying. I never see anyone ever actually block this. So, what is that? Protection from everything or whatever? Yeah. All right. Well, GG's. We lost 0-2 here. Final match of this first half. So let's get on to a bit of a recap. Talk about the deck and our thoughts so far. We're halfway through the league, and it's not looking too good for us right now. Sadly, this deck's just not performing well. I think it's too clunky. There's too much top end with all the 4 drops I have. Trying to be mid range and then sideboarding into combo. I don't know. It's kind of just the worst of both halves. We have played Titan. We played a Breach deck, and the first match was against Grixis Twin. So, you know, pretty good decks we're playing against. It's just not competitive enough, sadly. The mana base feels good, actually. I don't hate the mana base, but I just think that this deck is a little too clunky for everything we're trying to do. Huntsmaster and Cryptics and Jaces at the top end. We don't have any 1-drops. This has all been kind of pointed out by Kevin Costner. He just straight up pointed out to me like, hey, this is just doing a little too much. He likes the concept of the brew, but it's truly doing a little too much. So it is what it is. I'm going to continue playing out the league. It is a fun deck to play. It's a ton of decision trees. It's enjoyable. This is not a like deck that I'm playing where I'm like, it's kind of like whatever. this is fun. Like, I truly enjoy playing this deck. I just don't think that this iteration of it is really even close enough to being what we need it to be competitive. So it is what it is, but I'm gonna, continue playing through the league and we'll see where she goes. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this. This has been 3-2 Brew, and until next time, cheers.